Alright then, welcome to another weekend on Lunar. So I'm just fitting front and rear buttons and side fenders. Side fenders are just easily taken off, like, so I'm just fitting them, I'm just getting everything, make sure everything's right. Because we've only got like this weekend, Easter weekend, and then it's going in on Friday. So everything's booked, trailers booked, transport's booked, cranes booked. So that's it. It's not ideal. I mean, probably could have done with another month, to be fair, but it is what it is. If I don't get trailer now, it's only one that I know, three axle steer, rear steer trombone trailer, like, and it's only a lad that I know that's got one, but he's out on hire for 3 months. So this is 25th, I think, yeah, 25th, and then on following Monday it's out for three months. So it is what it is. Anyway, so I've got buttons. Front button, all stainless steel chain on them. I got them off Andy at AJ Fenders. I'll put a link in description if you want any. He's a really nice bloke, down in Birmingham way on. Well, just south of Birmingham, north of Birmingham, should I say. But yeah, in fact it's northeast. I forget just now what it would like, but I'll put a link in anyway. He does online sales and everything, so I mean, it's when I went down. I've had these probably 3 months now. I think in fact just before Christmas, I think. But it was just that I was passing. I'd rung him up, called in, seen him, and he's sound. He even showed me, because I bought an 100-metre roll of braid on braid, black braid on braid for doing, alt ropes that I need on boat, and some spares. And I was struggling to splice it. Anyway, he actually showed me. He made Foxy he says, "Have you got a dog?" And says, "No, not yet." And he was like, "Oh right." I says, "But we're getting one once we get boat in water." And he was like, "All right, I'll show you how to make a dog lead." So it was braid on braid dog lead. So he showed me how to braid it. So if I can get that off my phone video, I'll show you that. Like, it's pretty good. So we pulled it through, and then milked it back.
Yeah.
And then
that's where it's sticking out.
That's the mark where it come out. That's a 3/4 fid.
We do a 3/4.
Yeah.
Then we do
a full fid.
A full.
Yeah.
Right. Then we do half a fid. Right.
Yeah.
So then we pull this fucker down.
Winning cheating crackers on Gracie 6 Radio for Adam and Gary the trucker. Also hello and happy birthday to Jeff. From his work family in contact at the School of Health Life Sciences. Rachel, Beth, Karen, Michael, happy birthday. They actually voted first of all. Wizard on Gracie 6 Radio, which is only morning Simon Mayer.
Now then, if you want. Souvenir. Yeah, I'm fucking sure. Cheers. You might. Right, so what we're going to do, that was the first one when it come out. Yep. Yeah. We're going to go in the second one.
Which is a 3/4 fid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
National Franchise Exhibition on the 4th and 5th of October at the NEC Birmingham. Meet exciting franchise brands, watch inspiring talks, and get free expert advice. Book your free tickets today at franchisetickets.co.uk.
And come out on the last one.
And the last part. So that'll be 1 fid and a half.
Yep.
Is that? Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Friendly goblins rules, which is vampires and
Tie a knot in the end.
Twin Lakes Family Scream Park. Join Fruity the Forgetful Witch and her witch wagon for thrills, chills, and all out laughter with free pumpkin carving for every child. Treat yourselves to a day of spooky all-weather adventure with over 40 rides and attractions.
Then we take it right back to where the white markers look.
Yep. Where the car come out.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
Have we put any pictures of puppies on social media yet today? Well, go and check, would you please? We're Greatest Hits UK.
You probably didn't know my dad, Robert, but when he was alive, he made a will and left a gift that no one
Always pull that,
It means that
because if
in many ways, he's
it can be stuck in there. If you've
Ah.
caught it with the fid,
Yeah, yeah.
that might be a
Yeah,
reason
that's
why
where
you're struggling.
probably where I'm going wrong then.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get the
Or-
fid. I was going for,
See that now,
through
look.
the car.
You should be able to pull that.
Yeah, yeah.
So now, make sure that's all gone back in, look, Dina.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to start autumn with a bang? Well, I've got 16 prizes here.
So that's where it finished. We'll cut it off there, look.
Yep.
With 50% off selected data plans for 12 months on Sky Mobile, the UK's fastest growing network. Search Sky Mobile. Subject to status of an intelligence from December 2024. Syrian price language set to US English. Ends 9th of October. Terms apply. Verify spec.com/mobile phones. Lindor is celebrating 75 years. Bliss. Enjoy.
So then, all we do then, hold it tight.
It's mega that.
No?
Yeah. Certainly pull it in a lot. But right, so it's fastened on with these turnbuckles, so you can get it a bit tighter, and then just a D-link on top. I have got to put a weak link in, I think. I can't remember what I'm going to speak to him, but I can just cut that when it's on. It's not an issue. Right. Right, it's on eventually. So I've done away with them turnbuckles because they just wore not enough room for them. So I fastened it on with chain and 2 D-links, but there's still loads of room in it. You know, so basically once it's been rammed into locks a few times, it'll take better shape, and then I can take a D-link out of here and shorten it up a link on that. That'll be a lot better. But yeah, anyway, that's that on. I'll go put back now. Right. Apparently, if I catch it on out, it'll just flip up or flip down. It'll just spin. So, be alright. Right. Obviously, all this can all be tightened up, shortened, and what have you. Just once it's been used a bit and it's compressed a bit. Right. I've also got. Got some side fenders off him, and some soft shackles, they're called. So they just there's a knot in one end and a loop in the other, and they just go on, and then it locks. That bit slides through, and that's it. They're pretty. They're the same as what I used to use in Land Rover. Soft shackles. So, yeah, but they were a lot bigger than I used for recovery. But yeah, them's them. So let's just fasten them on and right. I'll find something else to crack on with. Alright then, so here I am again in another tight squeeze under the bed. So I'm just wiring bow thrusted up. I mean, I fitted it. Bow thruster, it said I fitted it about a year ago or something like that, when it had just been spray foamed. But which I don't believe. No, I didn't video it. Anyway. So so I've just 2 batteries getting wired up into 24 volt, 250 amp fuse Vetus. Oh God, I can see it. Yeah. And then fuse holder fuse holder type C100. So what one's that? Switch. Right, I'll go and make another cable up. Right, so I eventually got it sorted. I scrapped that first bit and cut a longer piece, because it's like I was just trying to keep it all tight in, but it just wasn't having it. But anyway, so that's on that. Right. Right, so that's that done. I had to cut cover to get wire to come out at the side of this fuse holder, but can't really see it being an issue, right? I mean, as long as I've got enough off. So that's that wired. So two 12 volt batteries wired into 24, through fuse, isolator. So all I've got to do now is plug this in. That's a CAN bus isolator, because one either motor has a 12 volt supply for CAN bus, which you put in, or the control, and I've put it up at control, so that's that's that. That's on. So might go into stern now and see if it'll activate. And I'll just go and try it anyway, and then no doubt we'll hear it because it'll be loud as. Right, so that's sounds like it's working anyway. It's not actually that noisy. I thought it might be a bit more noisy than that. Maybe it being brushless one though. So anyway, that's wired up. So I think we're about done under here now. Oh, no we're not. I've got battery charger to put on. So that's what I've got. Battery charger DC. 40 amp on 3 outputs at 24 volts. 40 amp. That's a hell of a lot of charge. Say it's going to be running off inverter as well. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to try it, see how many amps it pulls. If it starts pulling, you know, if when I plug it in, so all I've got to do is put a couple of wires onto the batteries. I think it comes with a, yeah, comes with a non-English plug. Right, that's not a problem though, is it? Right, so wire it in, turn it on, see how many amps it pulls. If it starts pulling ridiculous amps out of leisure batteries, I'll probably go for a Victron 24 volt, like 15 amp or something like that, 240 volt one. Because that'll be fine, you know, that'll be enough. I think that's the biggest you can get anyway. But right, but I'll have a look anyway and see what happens, and I'll let you know. Right, see you. Alright then, morning. So last night I cracked on and I got out bow thruster all wired up, charger put in place. I've tested charger. It's not all bad. When you activate thruster, it does put out 40 amp. But anyway, so we'll just see how it goes. if I have any problems with power that it's using out at inverter, which is obviously coming out at leisure batteries, I will change it at some point to a Vetus one, but at the minute it's a Victron one, should I say, not a Vetus. Take a Vetus one out and put a Victron one in. So, because 40 amp, it's at 24 volt. I mean, that'd be like an 80 amp at 12. So yeah. Anyway, it's all there. I'll show you what I've got done anyway, and then see if you can see. Right, so I've got all that. I mean, I did have it running last night. I showed you a video. So this morning I've just put charger in. Vetus 40 amp to 24 volt charger. I have tested it, and it I mean, when you fire thruster up, it does actually start kicking 40 amp out. So, but we'll see how it goes. If it's gonna show, you know, if it starts being a problem that it's pulling batteries in, you know, leisure batteries down, I'll change it to a Vetus one, but a Victron one, 15 amp or something like that. But in a minute, that's all done. Just need to put battery back in properly. So I had to take batteries out to get charger back on back wall. But yeah, that's all done. Quick thanks to Lee at Lee and Ali. Lee sent me a link. I couldn't find these anywhere, or I wasn't really sure what they were called. Ottoman. Turns out they're Ottoman ninjas. Anyway, so now I've got rid of the original hinges that I had on it. Like, I've had to join two bits together, but yeah, and it'll not come up that fast once it's got mattress on, because that weighs a ton, that mattress that we've got. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Right, I'll move on to something else. Alright there, so this afternoon I've just been putting ceiling panels up, cable tray covers, should I say. Trying best not to get them. They're going to want a bit of probably a touch up. It's me, I just can't keep my hands clean. Anyway, should be alright. Just give them a quick go in over with some more emulsion or whatever. But yeah, so I've got these up. Just a right little bit at the back to finish off, but that's not a problem. So I put liners in these, as I've shown previous. Just to put liners in. So right, yeah. So as I was saying, for battery went flat. I've got cable covers on. I've just cut in some trims. I'll just put them on, but I think maybe I'll have to get off in 5 anyway. So I'll finish that next weekend. So it's been all right weekend. We've got mouth thruster batteries fitted, all wired up and tested. That's all working fine. It's going in the right direction as well, which always helps. Bed hinges fitted in there. Cable tray in here done. What else have I got done? Quite a bit. And a few other. Oh, I've got aerial on. Foxy says there's no chance it's getting launched unless aerial's mounted on roof. So I've had to do that. So next week she'll have me put it telly on wall, but it'd be alright. Or bracket on wall at least. I don't really want to transport it with telly on wall. But yeah, so we've got next weekend. So we've got Friday afternoon. Well, Friday afternoon, Saturday and Sunday and Monday. So should just about do it, hopefully. But right, anyway, well, all I'm doing with these is just just putting a couple of tacks in them. Brads, should I say. Because if I ever need to get cable tray down, I'll just pull them off then, and then just rebrad them on like so. Yeah. Right. Hold up. Yeah. So I'll just go along and do, there's another one, two in here to do. I think there's, oh that's about, I think the others are done. So, right, anyway, that's it for this weekend. So if you like it, like and subscribe, and we'll be back next weekend for a long one. Right, see you later. Thanks, bye.